Hey guys, welcome to The Matrix. I'm Kirk Dace, aka the Digital Doc, and in today's episode, I'm going to be walking you through 3 Clay features that I absolutely cannot live without, and I'm also going to show you how you can leverage them to drive more pipeline and just have better meetings with prospects. So let's dive into it. So what are we looking at here? Well, this is a test table, and the basic idea is, let's say you're going to reach out to somebody, an email, LinkedIn, phone call, whatever the case may be. What you want is A, you want the messaging to be really personalized, and B, you want it to be extremely relevant. So what this table is doing is, one, it's scraping the user's information, it's giving you history of where they've worked, and it's also breaking out relevant points for you to talk to them about when you reach out. So let's dive into how this whole thing works. Step number 1, you need to create a table in Clay. Now there's 2 ways you could do this. There's the old school way where you go to Clay, you log in, you click a button, and then you create a new table. That's all nice and dandy, but that's not really that efficient, and we're all about efficiency here. So go ahead and type in clay.new, and then automatically Clay is going to create for you a table. All right, now that you got your Clay table set up, what you're going to want to do is double tap into Add Column and select Email. Make sure when you do this to update your column name. So as you start building more and more tables in Clay, what you'll notice is you're going to have a crap ton of columns. So being really, really organized is going to help you down the road filter the data and find the information you want pretty quickly. So here we go. I've got my column named email. Now I want to add an enrichment and use a waterfall effect. So go on the right-hand side where it says add enrichment. And what I want to do specifically is pull LinkedIn information. So in the search bar, just type in LinkedIn and let's see what pops up. So here we go. On top, I see waterfalls, and then I see integrations. So I'm specifically looking for a waterfall effect. So go ahead and select that. And then here's the waterfall. So basically what Clay is saying is you have 2 options. Option 1 is, if you know the integration that you want, go ahead and select it, and then Clay will use that integration to see if it can find the information for you. Option 2, you can use a waterfall, and then it has a series of integrations it can run through. Now, what's pretty cool about this is, let's pretend that mix rank, let's say that it doesn't find the information you want it to find, then it just goes to the one underneath it. And you can arrange this. So right now, this costs me 2 coins to use, 2, 3, 5. So if I wanted to, I could move this up here so that I'm burning through my cheap stuff first. So let me go ahead and put save, and I'm not going to run it yet. And now here you go. Here's the waterfall. I'm going to add a new column, and I'm going to type in my email address, and then let's see if this actually works. So there you go. Clay's already working for us. It found my LinkedIn profile over here on the right-hand side. Cool little feature. Click on the arrows where it says group, and then it'll condense everything for you. Pretty cool, right? All right. Now that you have the person's LinkedIn profile, it's time to enrich that data even further. So how do you do that? On the right-hand side, select Add Enrichment. And right here, you can see that it says Enrich Person from Profile. Go ahead and click on that. And if you don't see this here, just type it in search and it'll pop up. Now you're going to notice that my social profile identifier, it's already pulling my LinkedIn information. So this is perfect. This is exactly what I want. Go ahead and say continue to add fields. And on this screen, you can select one information you want to scrape. Let's get the person's first name, their title, the organization they work at. Let's see, what else can we pull? Let's get the summary. Let's get the headline. You can see there's a ton of information you can scrape, but for now, I think this is good enough. Maybe I'll pull the country too, just out of curiosity. Once you're satisfied with what to select, click save, and then go ahead and say save and run. And there you go. You can see Clay already doing its Clayness. It's got my name, my title, my headline in LinkedIn, my summary, the country that I'm in. Awesome. All right, the next thing I want us to dive into is something called Clay Agents, and this is probably one of the most powerful features that Clay has to offer. How does it work? How do you use it? Why would you use it? So let's look at this table as an example. I've gone and scraped my LinkedIn profile information, and let's look at my summary. If I click into it, you'll notice that my summary is, well, a bit of a novel. Well, what if I don't have time to read this? What if this table had thousands of leads? Like, I don't have time to go through each one and read every summary. If only there was a way where I could use AI to read it for me and then give me 3 highlights on things that I could reach out to them about that are really specific and really relevant. Well, you can. So there's 2 ways to do this. One is you can click on Add Enrichment, or the other way is you can go to where it says Add Column, click on that, and then say Use AI. Now, it doesn't matter which route you go, they both lead to the same way, but showing you this way so you get a little taste of all the different ways and flexibility that Clay offers users. So once you're in here, go into where it says prompt and then type in the question that you want. So in my case, give me 3 highlights from a user summary. Now, when you're referencing a column in here, you have to do backslash and then select the column that's relevant to where you want the agent to reference. So here's my summary. Give me 3 highlights from user summary that I could use for cold outreach. All right, I feel like that's good enough. What you want to do before you hit save is click on where it says help me. You're going to see this information pop up. Do you want to use the ClayGent? Yes, I do. Generate the prompt. Give it a couple seconds, and then boom. It's rewritten my description. This looks good to me. I'm going to say accept the prompt. And then go ahead and select save and go ahead and run it. Now Clay is going to be doing its Clayness. And in a couple seconds, you're going to see the response that it pops out for me that you're going to be able to use if you cold call, message them on LinkedIn, email them directly. And it's pretty wild. All right, Clay's given us an output. Let's see what it gave us. Once you click into the information, you're going to see response and reasoning. So response, that's the answer to the prompt that you set up, and reasoning is how it got there. Go ahead and select response because I want that to be part of my table, and select add as column. Change the name to whatever is most relevant to you. Remember, you want this to be organized, so I'm going to say highlights. And there you go. All right, the final feature I want to show you from Clay is called Formulas. Now, what's cool about it, it's free 99 and it uses AI. So how does it work? Go to the right-hand side and select Add Column, and then select Formulas. Now, where the prompt is, you're going to write any type of question you can imagine. Now, we're going to write my prompt based on what we have here, and I'll do it based on my summary. So my summary is pretty long. So go over here, go to Add Column, Formula, and say summarize my summary. One paragraph. You select generate formula, and then here you can see the output. And that's it. Let me know what you guys think. If this was helpful, if you guys want to see more content like this. And as for Clay, keep on doing what you're doing. I'll see you guys in the Matrix.